Welcome to Beautiful House Decor, where creativity meets practicality. If you've ever wandered past a Goodwill bin and wondered what hidden treasures lie inside, this video is your ultimate guide. We're diving into 20 stunning summer garden DIYs that transform forgotten thrift store finds into magical outdoor masterpieces. From repurposed pallets to vintage teacup bird feeders, these ideas are designed to spark joy, save money, and inspire your green thumb, all while embracing the charm of upcycled decor. Let's turn clutter into curb appeal. One, Pallet Herb Garden Makeover, Stack and Grow. Transform a weathered wooden pallet into a tiered herb garden, perfect for small spaces. Stack the pallet vertically, secure with screws, and line each shelf with landscape fabric. Plant fresh herbs like basil, mint, and rosemary, then add a touch of charm with hand-painted labels and twine accents. This project turns discarded wood into a functional, thriving kitchen garden, blending rustic beauty with practicality. Two, Vintage Window Greenhouse, Mini Oasis from Goodwill. Repurpose an old window frame into a cozy greenhouse for seedlings. Attach hinges to the frame, add clear plastic sheeting or salvaged glass panes, and seal edges with silicone caulk. Place it on a sunny patio or garden bed to protect delicate plants. This DIY oasis combines vintage charm with modern utility, giving your garden a head start while reusing forgotten treasures. Three, Colander Hanging Planter, Upside-Down Blooms. Turn rusty colanders into whimsical hanging planters. Drill drainage holes in the bottom, fill with soil, and plant trailing flowers like petunias or ivy. Hang them with durable twine or chain for a quirky, elevated garden display. This hack breathes new life into thrifted kitchenware, adding playful color and texture to porches or patios. 4. Lantern Light Garden Path. Thrifted Mason Jar Magic. Create a glowing garden path using vintage lanterns or mason jars. Insert solar lights inside, then wrap jars with lace or twine for a soft, romantic glow. Place them along walkways or hang from shepherd's hooks. This budget-friendly idea repurposes forgotten finds into enchanting nighttime decor that guides visitors through your summer garden. 5. Silverware Wind Chimes. Clinking Garden Decor. Craft musical wind chimes from bent silverware. Drill holes in forks, spoons, and knives, then thread them with wire and beads for a clinking, breeze-activated accent. Hang them near seating areas to add whimsy and gentle sound to your garden. This eco-friendly project turns mismatched utensils into lively outdoor art. 6. Teacup Bird Feeder, Porcelain Perch. Upcycle chipped teacups into delicate bird feeders. Glue a wooden spoon to the saucer to create a perch, then attach a sturdy hook to the cup's handle. Fill with seeds and hang near windows for a charming, elevated feeding station. This project merges elegance with wildlife appeal, inviting feathered friends to your garden. 7. Old cart potting station, rolling garden rescue. Convert a rusty metal cart into a portable potting bench. Sand the frame, paint it in a fresh hue, and add a reclaimed wood tabletop. Store soil, pots, and tools in its shelves or drawers. This mobile station simplifies gardening tasks while adding industrial flair to your outdoor workspace. 8. Dresser garden storage, drawers for tools and treasures. Revamp an old dresser with pastel paint and label drawers for organized gardening essentials. Use shallow drawers for seeds, deeper ones for gloves or small tools, and the top surface as a prep area. This project blends vintage style with practicality, turning cluttered toolboxes into a tidy, decorative focal point. 9. Wheelbarrow flower planter, mobile garden statement. Repurpose an old wheelbarrow into a vibrant planter. Line the bin with moss or soil, then plant cascading flowers like geraniums or ivy. Position it as a movable centerpiece in your garden or patio. This eye-catching piece combines functionality with creativity, transforming a retired tool into a blooming masterpiece. 10. Solar jar lights. Glowing mason jar revival. Bury thrifted mason jars along garden beds and insert solar lights for ambient illumination. Wrap jars with lace or twine, or paint them for a personalized touch. At dusk, these lights cast a warm, inviting glow, highlighting pathways or flower beds while repurposing forgotten containers into sustainable decor. 11. Sinker Bathtub Birdbath. Quirky water feature. Turn an old clawfoot tub or sink into a freestanding birdbath. Drill a hole in the base for a hanging chain or mount it on a pedestal. Fill with water to attract birds and enjoy the soothing sound of splashing. This project adds a whimsical, conversation-starting element to your garden. 12. Ladder garden arch. Climbing blooms support. Lean an old wooden ladder against a wall and weave fairy lights or climbing vines like clematis or jasmine through its rungs. Secure with zip ties for a quick archway. This simple structure adds vertical interest to gardens, blending rustic wood with lush greenery for a timeless look. "13. Tiered cake stand planters, upside down garden. Flip vintage cake stands upside down to create tiered planters. Stack them by size, secure with adhesive, and fill with succulents or small herbs. Place on a patio table or windowsill for a sculptural, space-saving display that marries elegance with greenery. "14. Rain chain from Cutlery, musical water drains. Link ladles and spoons into a chain to replace a downspout. Hang it beneath a gutter to catch rainwater, creating melodic tinkling sounds as droplets fall. This eco-friendly drain system adds artistry and sound to your garden while repurposing kitchenware into functional decor. "15. Garden Gnomes Reborn, painted porcelain refresh. Refresh chipped gnome statues with outdoor-safe spray paint and gold leaf accents. Paint hats in bold colors or add glitter to their faces for a whimsical update. These revitalized gnomes bring cheerful charm to flower beds or rock gardens, blending nostalgia with vibrant style. 16. Reclaimed fence-raised beds. Back-saving veggie garden. Build waist-high garden beds from old fence panels. Line the interior with landscape fabric, fill with soil, and plant vegetables or herbs. This design reduces bending, making gardening more comfortable while transforming scrap wood into productive, tidy growing spaces. 17. Recycled wine bottle garden edging. Sparkling borders. Bury clean wine bottles neck down along garden paths to create shimmering borders. Arrange them in curves or straight lines to define flower beds. Sunlight refracts through the glass, adding sparkle to your landscape while repurposing bottles into eco-friendly edging. 18. Ladder shelf for garden tools. Vertical space saver. Mount an old wooden ladder horizontally on a wall to create a shelf for tools, pots, or lanterns. Secure it with brackets and use rungs to hang items like rakes or watering cans. This solution maximizes vertical space, keeping your shed or patio organized and stylish. 19. Vintage Sundial DIY. Antique clock face hack. Craft a sundial using a salvaged clock face. Attach it to a stone or wooden base, then add a metal pointer to cast shadows. Position it in a sunny spot to blend timekeeping with garden decor, turning a forgotten relic into a timeless, functional artwork. 20. Bench from broken bricks, stackable seating. Stack stained concrete blocks into a cube shape and top with weatherproof cushions for a modern garden bench. No mortar needed, just balance the blocks for stability. This minimalist design repurposes construction scraps into a chic, low-maintenance seating option. As we wrap up, remember, these DIYs aren't just about beauty. They're about reimagining what's possible with a little creativity and a lot of heart. Whether it's a colander planter or a wine bottle garden edging, each project proves that sustainability and style go hand in hand. If you're feeling inspired, hit that like button, subscribe for more thrifty transformations, and share your favorite idea in the comments below. Let's grow this community together, one recycled gem at a time.